Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
My name is Annalisa Afria and I will be the moderator. Today presentation about cultural influence of the translation process. Presentasi the first speaker me, Annalisa Afria. This section explains that translation is not only the transfer of language, but also the transfer of culture. The translator must act as cultural moderator so that the message remains natural and understand to be the reader. Therefore, cultural understanding is execution and translation process. Objective. The objective of this study was to explain to cultural influence the translation process. Second, to identify translation targets related to culture. The third, to understand the role of the translation as bridge between two cultural. Okay, the next speaker. Okay, next that is yours. I will explain the focus and theoretical framework and of study. The main focus is the relationship between culture and relationship, because relationship is not only about transferring language but also cultural meaning. Number two, this study applies the culture term theory proposed by Lebefair and Bassett, which highlight the role of culture in translation. It also uses unity concept of domestication and foreignisation to explain how translators handle culture difference. The example used in the study is the Joy Luck Club by Amiten, and the method used is a qualitative and descriptive approach. Next, concept of translation. Concept of translation. Translation is the process of reproducing a message from the source language into the target language. According to Nida and Taber, a good translation should mean time, but both meaning and style. The host also states that translation involves both communication and culture. Therefore, a translator acts as both a linguistic and cultural interpreter.
Okay, next week. Translated strategies and cultural factor. According to Fidelity 1995, there are two main strategies in translation. Domestication and foreignization. Translation is not only about transferring words, but also about conveying cultural meaning. And number one, domestication. Domestication adapts the translate to the target culture so the text feel natural and easy to understand. Example, they celebrate Thanksgiving. Artinya in Indonesia mereka merayakan pesta syukuran. Advantage, easy to understand. Disadvantage, original cultural meaning may be reduced. Okay. Number two, foreignization. Foreignization keeps the original cultural elements of the source language. Example, they celebrate Halloween. Mereka merayakan Halloween. Advantage, more authentic. Disadvantage, might feel unfamiliar to readers. And Cultural factor in translation. Translation also involves culture. Translator must consider pertama, number one, social values and politeness, and two, cultural symbols, and three, religious and historical context. Thank you. Next.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Yunina Hairani, and I'm speaker 4. In this part, I will explain the challenge, solution, and a short case study in translation. First, let's discuss the challenge in translation. Translators often face difficulties when dealing with idioms, metaphors, and cultural-specific terms. These elements are closely related to culture, so if they are translated literally, the meaning can become unclear, or misunderstood by the readers. Because of this challenge, translators need some solution. The first solution is cultural substitution, which means replacing a cultural term with a local equivalent that has a similar meaning in the target language. The second solution is using footnotes or explanation. This helps reader understand the cultural background without changing the original meaning. The third solution is collaboration with cultural experts, so the translation remains accurate and culturally appropriate. And as a case study, the Joy Luck Club by Ankan, translated by HO 2016. Use a recognition strategy based on Venuti 1995. Cultural terms like Popo and Auntie are kept in the translation to maintain the original cultural identity. So this shows that translation is not only about language, but also about culture. Maybe that's all for me. Will be continued by speaker 5. Thank you, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, next me, Ahmad Jihan Prayadi. Conclusion explanation. The role of translation is culture communication. Number 1, translation as cultural communication, not just translation. Translation is not simply transferring word from one language to another, but conveying meaning appropriate to the context of the source and destination cultures. Example, translating idiom or typical expression so that they remain relevant and understandable to readers from other cultures. Number 2, cultural awareness ensure accuracy and meaning. Translation need to understand culture, values, norms, and symbols to avoid misunderstanding. This awareness helps preserve the original meaning and avoid distortion. Number 3, translators as cultural mediators. They bridge differing perspectives between the language communities. This role requires empathy, cross-cultural knowledge, and the ability to negotiate meaning. Number 4, culture thought. The relationship between translation and form and ideology. The cultural thought is on approach in translation studies that highlights how translate texts are influenced by power, politics, and ideology. Translation can be thought to strengthen or challenge the dominance of a particular culture. Number 5, respecting cultural diversity for global understanding. Culturally culturally sensitive. Translation help build dialogue between nations. It supports international cooperation, tolerance, and mutual understanding. Sekian dari saya. Itu mudah-mudahan.
Maybe just all from us. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi